ROM hacks can be an interesting thing. They can be used to fix bugs in a game, be used to make improvements, such as adding maps or other functions that make the game easier or more appealing to play. They can also be used for customizing a game, such as sprite swaps or changing the way the game works simply to frustrate you or to create a new challenge. Either way, there are a lot of interesting ROM hacks available for many retro games, both useful and not so useful. In today's ROM hack review, we are going to take a quick look at the Mario Random Enemies hack of Super Mario Bros. For the original NES. This is a hack that was recently released by Doomguard. The hack is an IPS patch for the Super Mario Bros. World ROM. Stick around to the end of the video where I will walk you through patching your own ROM to try this hack out. Now, I didn't know what to think of this hack at first, as it simply creates a game of frustration and seems rather pointless in the end. But I do find it interesting, as it was a game I recently streamed live on YouTube and noticed, it really does have a lot of potential for some laughs and ridiculous gameplay sequences. So this hack removes your life counter and instead incorporates a death counter. Yeah, you will die plenty. Now the big thing here is that in each stage the enemies are spawned randomly, and whenever you start a new stage you're sent to a random level. Every time you kill an enemy, it has a 50% chance of changing into a different enemy. The craziness doesn't end with the random spawns either, so Lakitu, instead of just throwing spiny eggs, these bastards now throw hammers and random enemies from their cloud. Watch as they toss out a ton of hammers, and then toss out a hammer bro who also throws a ton of hammers at you. Oh, and the hammers they throw, they're set to have a random speed. The ridiculousness with hammers doesn't end there. Piranha plants now also throw hammers. What the heck? Some stages will just be impossible if enough hammer throwing enemies are spawned. And once enough hammers are being tossed around, get ready for some major slowdown. Now there are a couple other surprises that will throw you off as well. Enemies can now jump randomly, yeah. Bullet bill cannons shoot out Goombas randomly. Sometimes they jump, sometimes they just run at you crazy. Platforms can now just randomly fall. Be standing on something for a split second and boom, it's gone. Fire bars, they now have a random speed. Now this game is pretty darn crazy. So this all amounts to some ridiculous scenarios in a game that you realistically can never complete. So what's the appeal? After having played through this hack and finally completing World 8-4, I realized it's not about trying to finish the game, especially as the levels are just random each time you die or complete a stage. But it does have the potential of being a game to create challenges with. Set a time limit and create a, hey, how many stages can you beat with the least amount of deaths challenge to your friends? Or simply keep the name of the ROM as Super Mario Bros. And trick people into playing it. I don't know. Create a repro cart that looks like the original game, same label and everything. Make someone think they have a cursed copy of Mario 1. Start a weird rumor that every copy of Super Mario Bros. 1 is personalized. I don't know, just have fun with it. Not the most amazing ROM hack I've ever played, but definitely an interesting one that I've had a lot of fun with, a lot of frustration with, and definitely some laughs with. Now, if you want to try this ROM hack out for yourself, I will put a link in the description for the IPS patch on romhacking.net. You will go ahead and navigate here. The download will be at the bottom where it says links. Click download. It's going to prompt you to put in the password, some random letters and numbers. Just simply copy them and paste them in there just to verify that you are indeed a human being. Boom. And then it'll download it, put it on your desktop, wherever the heck you want it, extract it, right? So once you have it extracted, you will have this RDM folder with the patch in there, right? Now, what you're going to need as well is the Super Mario Bros. NES ROM. You're going to have to supply that yourself. Now, it does need to be the world designated ROM. They do have more information on the ROM hacking site to explain which specific ROM to use, but it should be listed that way, Super Mario Bros. World. As you see here, it does state the ROM and ISO information. Database match Super Mario Bros. World, no intro, blah, blah, blah. You have all the information there. Now, once you have that, if you don't have an IPS patcher on your PC, you can use an online IPS patcher. I'll put a link in the description to this one. This is Marco Bleedo, I believe is what it's called. ROM patcher, just an online ROM patcher. Select choose file for the ROM. Go to the desktop here. I got so much crap. I gotta organize this, but you know what's up. Super Mario Bros. World, choose that. It's gonna tell you all the information. Choose the patch file. So we're gonna go ahead, go down the RDM folder, select that IPS patch. You don't have to check the remove header. You could just leave it as is. Click apply patch. Now you're gonna save it, and it's gonna put it with a little thing there saying patched. You can rename it to whatever you want. Throw it on your desktop, wherever the heck you want it. Load it up on a flash cart or via emulation. Put it on your Mr. FPGA project, build, whatever you want. Play it, have some fun. So, hey, really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And with that said, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom. Bye.